I think a big piece that has helped our marriage in the last few years, but along the way, is learning to free one another up to do the things that they enjoy to do. So figuring out, like for you, what you enjoy, sort of what fills your tank, and then freeing you up to do that. So we don't have to do everything together, but you need the freedom and the space. What's in my hair?
Your hair's sticking
You fix it?
out.
Thank you.
Got it. I don't think just because you get married, it's natural for you to discuss everything or to be honest, about everything. So I think the last few years especially, we've branched out and have tried to be less safe with some of the things that we talk about. I also think that it's been the communication. We've gotten better at, I think, telling each other how we feel. Even if it turns into a fight, we're still telling each other how we feel.
Yeah, we've had to work through, I can think of, a few conversations along the way where we had to work through sort of the awkwardness and the building of trust to talk about the difficult things or the challenging things or the sort of unreachable or untapped pieces of our relationship.
Yeah.
And our willingness to do that and to learn to trust one another and to be vulnerable. I think an important thing kind of throughout the years has been we've learned to apologize to one another.
Yeah.
So when we have conflict, and we have regular conflict, that learning to have humility with one another and to trust that there's grace on the other end. So to apologize, to confess a sin, to be honest about our shortcomings, but understanding that there's grace, that I think our relationship, kind of at the heart of it, is rooted in what you just mentioned in the gospel, and I think we're learning to not demand that the other person earn our love. I think that is another foundational piece of our relationship that we're learning.
But in that, I think that we operate totally differently because you're usually a quick apologizer, and it sometimes takes me days.
Yeah, it does.
Which bothered you at first, and I think it still does, but you let me do that because I don't want to lie about apologizing. And if I say it, it ought to be real.
I used to kind of wait for her to apologize and expect that it would come quickly.
Yes, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Because I harbor feelings of anger.
But then when it comes, it's genuine.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So, yeah.
Give me space.
Look